Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam is one of the greatest prophets and a father of us all. He's described by Allah as being an ummah. Surely Ibrahim alayhi salam was an ummah, devoted to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, a man of pure faith. And he was not among the mushriks, those who associated partners with Allah. He was also given the title Hanif. The title meant someone who did not associate any other with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam was born in a society that practiced idolatry. In fact, his father was an idol carver. However, from an early age, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave Ibrahim alayhi salam a spiritual understanding, a clean heart, and wisdom. In the Quran it says, "And we have certainly given Ibrahim his sound judgment before, and we were of him well knowing." The people worshipped the sun, moon, and stars in addition to the idols. In fact, they sculpted idols representing the objects in the sky. Ibrahim alayhi salam wanted them to believe in the fact that without a creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, none of the stars, moon, or sun would exist. And thus did we show Ibrahim alayhi salam the realm of the heavens and the earth, that he would be among the certain in faith. So when the night covered him with darkness, he saw a star. He said, "This is my Lord." But when it set, he said, "I like not those that disappear." And when he saw the moon rising, he said, "This is my Lord." But when it set, he said, "Unless my Lord guides me, I will surely be among the people gone astray." And when he saw the sun rising, he said, "This is my Lord, this is greater." But when it set, he said, "O my people, indeed I am free from what you associate with Allah. Indeed I have turned my face toward He who has created the heavens and the earth, inclining towards truth, and I am not of those who associate others with Allah." However, when Ibrahim alayhi salam said that only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala should be worshipped as He is the creator, the people did not believe him. And as people argued with him, he said, "Do you argue with me concerning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala while He has guided me? And I fear not what you associate with Him, unless my Lord should do something. My Lord encompasses all things in knowledge. Then will you not remember?" Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam forbade his father from idol worshipping. Ibrahim alayhi salam said, "O my father, why do you worship that which does not hear, see, or benefit you with anything?" His father Azar was angry and he said, "O Ibrahim, if you do not worship my gods, I will stone you." Despite this and his father's refusal to listen, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam never stopped talking to him in a gentle manner. In fact, he told his father that he would ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide him to the right path. Ibrahim alayhi salam calmly kept telling his father and the rest of the people to stop their idol worshipping, as it was leading them astray, and believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only. However, they kept refusing to listen to Ibrahim alayhi salam. On a day where the people of the city were going out, Ibrahim alayhi salam stayed behind. In the Quran it says, "And said, indeed I am about to be ill." Once everyone left, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam destroyed all of the smaller idols, leaving the large one intact for the people to see when they returned. He wanted to show them that the biggest idol, the one that they regarded the highest, was truly without power. When the people returned, they were furious to see their idols ruined and asked who did it. Ibrahim alayhi salam calmly replied and told them to ask the large idol as to what happened. But the people were still stubborn and refused to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The news of this reached the ruthless king of the city. He ordered the people to bring Ibrahim alayhi salam to him. When Ibrahim alayhi salam was brought, he asked, "Did you do this to our gods?" Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam calmly responded by telling them to ask their idols who did it, if the people considered them to be powerful. Ibrahim alayhi salam then said, "Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the creator and only He should be worshipped." However, just like the people, the king was stubborn and arrogant and refused to believe. Ibrahim alayhi salam said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who gives life and death. The king, out of stubbornness, said, I give life and death. Ibrahim alayhi salam then said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brings the sun from the east. If what you say is true, bring it from the west. To that, the king was stunned and had no response. Instead, he ordered the people to start a great fire so he could throw Ibrahim alayhi salam in it. Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam responded with the dua, Hasbi Allahu wa ni'mal wakeel. Allah is sufficient for me and He is the best disposer of affairs. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saved him from the fire and made it cool and safe for him and foiled the plot of his enemies. The Quran mentions this in the following verse. Allah said, O fire, be you coolness and safety for Ibrahim, and they wanted to harm him, but we made them the worst losers. Number 1. The story of Ibrahim alayhi salam best explains the correct behavior of a da'i, a caller to Islam. A da'i should always be polite and humble and must avoid all forms of harshness and force. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Invite to the way of your Lord with wisdom and good instruction, and argue with them in a way that is best. Indeed, your Lord is most knowing of who has strayed from his way, and He is most knowing of who is rightly guided. Invitation to Islam should be in a humble and courteous manner, with wisdom and discretion, meeting people on their own ground and convincing them with illustration from their own knowledge and experience, which may be very narrow or very wide. Our preaching must not be assertive, self-regarding, or offensive, but gentle, considerate, and such as would attract their attention. Such is evident from the actions of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Being a wise son, he did not make his father feel foolish, nor did he openly laugh at his conduct. He told him that he loved him, thereby hoping to generate fatherly love. Then he gently asked him, Behold, he said to his father, O my father, why worship that which heareth not and seeth not, and cannot profit thee nothing? And before his father could become angry, he hastily said, O my father, to me hath knowledge which hath not reached thee. So follow me, I will guide thee to a way that is even and straight. O my father, serve not Shaitan, for Shaitan is a rebel against Allah, the most gracious. O my father, I feel least a penalty afflict thee from Allah, the most gracious, so thou become a Shaitan a friend. Even if our parents are wrong, we must still treat them with utmost respect. Number 2. We must always full faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as He knows what is best for us. Just like how Prophet Ibrahim a.s. made a dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala before he was thrown in the fire, he put his faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and did not think twice. We must learn to do the same, as He is all-knowing.